It is really hard to get internships and placements these days.
It's very difficult to come across work experience if you don't have work experience to begin with.
My friend went to a job interview yesterday and got bashed about her degree for an hour.
I just think it's immensely unfair to call our generation lazy.
Someone sees me on a phone and they think that I'm lazy. A phone keeps you in touch with the rest of the world, which all the other generations haven't had.
We're being told that we have to go out, we have to succeed and we have to get a job, but we're being restricted in the paths that we can take.
I don't feel that I'm part of a lost generation.
We've probably got quite a few messes to clean up.
Okay guys, thank you very much for joining us in the confessional. When people praise you, how might they describe you?
People would say that I'm a strong leader.
A bit of a perfectionist, which is a good and bad thing, I think.
Probably innovate, solve problems in strange ways.
Yeah, I'd say I tend to see solutions to problems quite quickly.
Someone who gets things done.
I can relate to that. There's an element of not beating around the bush. If I get set a task, I will be very determined and follow it through and finish it till the end.
Once I'm determined to do something, like I'm obsessed, I'll put all my heart and energy, I won't sleep to do it, basically.
Sometimes praised, sometimes criticized for obsessing over something, yeah.
When people criticize you, what do they say?
I'm a dreadful, dreadful procrastinator. I love doing things at the last minute. I love the thrill.
Most a procrastinator. I believe that creativity comes out of that sort of urgency.
I'm quite stubborn. I think they would say that I'm bossy.
I think people would say that I'm arrogant.
That I'm brash and loud and annoying.
I'd like to think I'm not completely incapable of empathy, but be slightly neglectful of other people's feelings.
Being a little bit too harsh and direct.
I'm exactly the same, and I myself don't have a very thick skin, so that's another criticism I get. Too emotional.
Okay, tell me about one of the beliefs that drives you.
My goal isn't to make lots of money. My goal is to make something worth remembering.
Money is not the driving force in my life.
Integrity is so important that I need to be accountable of everything I do.
Yes, I agree. Closely linked to integrity is honesty. Being honest to yourself is also very important. I think that's kind of what my friend here is getting at.
My belief that academic excellence does not equal employability.
A lot of it's based on people skills as well.
I'm just curious about who each of you thinks is on the other side of the curtain.
Between 20 and 30, tall, confident.
I think he's maybe mid-20s.
Works, I think, as part of a fairly large team in something like media.
If I would have to guess, maybe some media, advertising, creative.
Maybe technology.
Some form of managerial position, I guess.
Someone who's done quite well for himself.
Also student, but perhaps postgraduate.
Feels like an NGO space, international development.
I think he works in some field related to arts.
All right guys, we're going to drop the curtain.
Hello.
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 Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Toby.
Daniel. Hey, nice to meet you.
I don't know. I expected you to be younger.
Younger?
Yeah.
You're far more coherent than I am, that's for sure.
I study history of art.
I'm the founder of a fashion business and we have a turnover of about 10 million.
Wow, amazing.
I have a business called Bouncepad and we turn over 4 million pounds.
And our turnover is 2.5 million.
You are doing well for yourself.
Well, we both feel that we've got plenty to learn in life, regardless of our age.
Yeah, felt like there's quite a few parallels in our answers.
Determination, dedication.
Quite driven by our ideas.
Why does Britain need that entrepreneurial spirit?
I think if this spirit existed consciously within more individuals, it would spark more of a can-do attitude.
In the future, we need to be more creative to kind of get out of this period of stagnation.
Young people are just full of ideas.
You know, who is the most creative will win.
Generation of vast opportunities.
What do you want to be called?
The aspirational generation.
If you can have the power of youth combined with the spirit of entrepreneurship and bring it together, it's a very powerful force.